Hello Horror Nights In family, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Crystal, and on this channel we talk about everything horror. I also have a podcast where I talk about everything horror, which you can listen to right now. Also, make sure you're following me on all my socials for more horror content. Links to my podcast and my social media are in the description box below. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so now by hitting that subscribe button. I upload new videos every single Wednesday. So last week on Twitter, I asked you guys what kind of video you wanted me to film, and you guys picked horror movies filmed in Pennsylvania. You can actually watch that video right now. So this week, I wanted to delve into the very strange, eerie, and unexplainable app that has been taking over the internet, Randonautica. So just a quick disclaimer before we get into this video. I am not an expert on anything I'm about to talk about. I am simply one person with a couple sources and videos for context. If you want, you can do more research about this. If anything that I mention is not accurate, please do not fault me for this. Also, any of the videos I may show, please take with a grain of salt. I personally believe they're all true and not fabricated, but I always encourage you to do your own research. I am simply making a video about the things that I found. So let's get into the video.
What started as a fun adventure ended with a very grisly discovery. Some teens who were using a TikTok app that randomly generates a nearby location to explore got to the location. And as Amber Cogliano reports, they were shocked by what they found.
These teens are about to make a gruesome discovery.
Guys, we found a suitcase at the beach.
They were exploring a remote part of a beach in Seattle when they came across the mysterious black luggage. At first, they had no idea what was inside, which is why they can be heard joking around in the video.
Wait, open it. It stinks, y'all.
Suddenly, as they poked open the suitcase with a stick, the smell became overwhelming, and only then did they realize something sinister might be inside.
Okay, so she's calling the police so we can see if it's actually a dead body or it's just food.
When cops got there, they confirmed the presence of human remains in the trash bag stuffed inside the suitcase. So how did the teens end up here at this specific location where they found the suitcase? They were directed there by a smartphone app called Randonautica.
So, what is Randonautica? Essentially, it is an app that encourages its users to explore the places around them. You open the app with an intention, such as money, an answer to a problem, or even something like a color, and the app generates a randomized set of coordinates, usually not far from where you are. You can plug the coordinates into your phone, and a pin will appear where the app wants you to go. The user will also be asked if they'd like to visit an attractor, void, or anomaly. An attractor is a spot the app deems has the highest concentration of quantum dots, whereas a void is the least. An anomaly is the pick of those two different options. So, to go deeper, an attractor is an area where quantum points are highly concentrated. This location is to be considered a place of high significance. The void is actually the opposite of the attractor. It means this point's quantum point is sparse. And finally, the anomaly is used to describe with an attractor or void and is provoked by human thought. A randonaut is a term used to describe someone who is using the app and going out to explore. So this idea has actually been in play for quite some time, with Reddit users using it and sharing their experiences. So it doesn't sound too spooky, right? But then of course the internet decided to put a more sinister twist on it by setting their intentions as evil, paranormal, dead body, anxiety, and even sadness. So the first video I want to talk about is from the TikTok user Henry. He's had about 20 million plus views on this video at the time of recording. It's from the same user that we saw in the beginning of this video. So he and his friends decided to use the Randonautica app and unfortunately made the grisly discovery of a dead body in a suitcase. Upon further investigation, the Seattle police came across several other suitcases with body parts inside too. This TikTok then sparked many downloads of this app and many other people finding more things. So this next TikTok that I'm about to show you is from user MyKennaRay. So her and her friends decided to set their intention as death while using the Randonautica app. On the way to their destination, they came across a man and a woman on the side of the road, and the man had been shot. We then hear that the user is frantically calling the police, and here is the TikTok that was captured from that night.
So I just went randonauting. I just went randonauting, and our intention was death. And we were on our way to the spot, and I look out my window, and there's someone laying in the gutter with their wife literally like on them, holding them. And so I parked and got out, and he got shot. And then she gave me the phone, and I had to call the cops. And Darius he wrapped his jacket around the wound. And then the cops came and we got questioned, and I said to leave, and I just dropped Darius off.
Now, thankfully, after that, the man did live, and the user went on to explain that her and her friends never had a malicious intention. She also made several other videos warning users about using this app, which I will get into a little bit further into this video. So next, I want to move on to a couple fellow YouTubers who have been downloading the app and capturing their findings. So the first video is from YouTuber Nick CROWLEY. So on his app, he does a lot of paranormal things. He also uses different type of apps that have been trending in the horror world. So Nick started the video off saying that he wanted to see if the app was legitimate, and what he found is truly eerie and strange. So within seconds of opening the app, it asked for intention, and Nick jokingly said blood, but then switched it to happy. The app then gave them 2 different locations. They went to the first one and didn't really find anything, so then they headed to their second destination. But before they got there, they were greeted with fire trucks and ambulances. The 2 then completely freaked out, left the scene. Nick did do further research and found out that someone had passed away in that very location that they were the same day. So as I was watching this, I had to assume, and Nick made the same assumption, that when he jokingly said blood, the app took that intent and ran with it. So then Nick decided that he wanted to further investigate with the app, and him and his girlfriend decided to go out that same night and set their intention as death. But before they get to their destination, they're in their car and the camera cuts out. And then we see Nick is back in his bedroom, and he is talking about how before they had gotten there, a car coming towards them almost hit them, causing a head-on collision, but missed them by mere inches. In this video, you can tell that Nick is very shaken up. So the link to Nick's video is in the description box below if you'd like to watch it as well. So here's a little something that you guys may not know about me. You know that I love YouTube, but the videos that I love watching on YouTube as of late have actually been exploring videos. And what I mean by that is either a solo person or a group of people go out and they explore abandoned places, like abandoned hotels, abandoned mansions, abandoned amusement parks. And 2 of the creators that I really like on this platform are Exploring with Fighters and Exploring with Josh. So both of these YouTubers actually recently made videos about this app, and the things that they found while doing this are completely wild. So I'm not gonna talk too much about it because there are a continuing series of these videos on their channels. Everything is linked in the description box below. I'm just gonna talk about the first one that I watched. So for Exploring with Fighters, the duo goes out and sets their intentions, and their first intention is 2020. It brings them to an abandoned cow field or horse field, and in the middle of this abandoned field, where the app tells them to go, is a cardboard cutout that says, "The end is near." They then went on with their video and set their second intention as death, which brought them to an elementary school playground with a headless doll covered in blood. They are continuing to add different videos to this series, so as I said, the links to these videos are in the description box below. They are very entertaining, but at the same time, extremely scary. So let's move on to some of my theories about how this app works. So I don't really talk about this a lot on my channel, but I do believe in the law of attraction and also manifestation. Our minds are very powerful, but our minds are also extremely distracted all the time. So when we take a second and turn off all those distractions and concentrate and manifest on one thing, the possibilities are endless. So now I want to move on to a much more sinister theory, the dark web. So if you're like me, the dark web absolutely terrifies you. And I'm not saying that this app has anything to do with it. This is just a theory. But there have been so many countless videos of people warning others about human trafficking. What if this app is not only listening to our conversations, but then bringing us to these dark, isolated, desolate places and kidnapping people? What if this app is being controlled by something much bigger and is just being shadowed by this app? So the creator of Randonautica has made many statements about how it's not connected to anything malevolent, and also how it's just pure coincidences. And when downloading it, it does ask to use your microphone. So I was reading some comments on Exploring with Fighters YouTube page on their Randonautica video, and one user claimed that he was a software developer and looked a little further into the app and basically said that not to download this app onto your personal smartphone. There is also a theory about this app that it messes with dimensions and portals, and they can't be closed once they're open. People who have used this app have claimed that they felt uneasy. They felt as if something paranormal was happening. Things around them started to be strange, like their cars weren't starting. They felt uneasy, and also for some, when they got home, their power was out. Another theory I have is, are there people out there that are following the users and setting up these pinpoints? Is the app tracking us and collecting information on us? Why are most users being led into the woods? Considering all the coincidences of this app, I'm really not sure what to believe. Also, because the app is so big now, are other randonauts running into other randonauts when they're out and assuming that there is foul play? Lastly, this video does not end with me downloading this app. I really have no intention of inviting anything sinister into my phone or bringing myself to these locations. So now I want to end this video with a disclaimer. If you do decide to download this app, please, please, please be careful. Don't do this at night. Don't do it alone. And don't set your intention as something malicious or sinister. There are plenty of YouTube videos out there that you can watch if you're curious. So let me know your thoughts about this app in the comments down below. And as I said, please do not take this app lightly and be careful. All right, Horror Nights In family, I think that's gonna be it for this video. Also, I have a ton of videos coming. Just wanna say thank you so much for continuing to be there. I also wanna add a short new segment to the end of all my videos. So because you guys are awesome, I want to give a Horror Nights In family shout out from you to me, because without you, this would not be possible. So basically, I just pick a subscriber or a follower, either on my YouTube, my Instagram, or my Twitter. Give you guys a shout out. I throw your handle here. And this week's shout out is going to be going to horrornerd_13. She actually just won my recent giveaway. And if you guys want to know how you could enter a giveaway when I do have them, all you have to be doing is following me on my socials. So thank you so much, Lisa, for continuing to support the Horror Nights In family. And if you guys want to be the next shout out, all you have to be doing is just following me or subscribe to me. That's it. So thank you once again so much for watching this video, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye. I also have a really cool shirt on today again, which I'm so excited to share with you guys. It says best friends, and of course, it's the guys. Hello, Horror Nights In family, and welcome back to my, no, that's not what I want to say. Why is everybody so noisy today? I'm trying to make a YouTube video, please be quiet. My goodness. Oh God. Don't go Randonautica. I can't even say it right. I can't. I'm out.